Hi, welcome back to Astrology with Astrology. I'm Ali, and today I'm going to be talking about the new moon in Gemini. This moon is under the sign of communication and adaptability, manifesting what you'd like to see for yourself, using your words as the next step in what you're trying to manifest for your life. And under the sign of Gemini, using your words to manifest is going to be so important here. So you have to speak very highly and very kindly about what you're wanting to see for yourself. As I've said before in one of my videos, that once you put in the order, the universe listens. And so because of this, you want to make sure that you're saying everything in a positive life, because you don't want to accidentally manifest anything negative because you are not believing in yourself fully. And so because of the full moon in Sagittarius, you were able to release limiting beliefs surrounding your dreams depending on what house the moon was in. And so, for example, if you had, a Sagittarius rising and the full moon was in your first house, you were releasing limiting beliefs about yourself and how to step into your most abundant timeline with full authenticity. Now that you've let go of everything that was holding you back, this new moon in Gemini is going to allow you to speak your manifestations out loud, and you fully believe that you're able to achieve those dreams. Now that you've taken the time to release everything that was holding you back from your own personal freedom, however that resonates with you, now you can step fully into your power thanks to Venus and Mars both being in Leo, and allowing the collective to step into powerful energy that gives everyone permission to step into their power, be confident, be bold, and be as loud and proud as possible. And with the new moon giving the collective the ability to manifest, really think about what is going to allow you to shine as brightly as you can and how you're going to get there. Gemini is the most adaptable sign of the zodiac signs, and because it'll be in that new moon energy, we are able to speak or write out any manifestations that we have to quickly adapt to. So when it comes to following your dreams and manifesting the life that you want to see for yourself, you have to be open to the idea of adapting. And with the energy of Gemini in Gemini season, this is going to allow the collective to do that fully. Now, the moon will be aspecting Neptune, and because of this, we may be feeding into our delusions a little bit. So during your manifestation practices, I suggest that you balance out what is reality and what is delusion, and how you've come up with those delusions. It's really making your Delulu-lemons into lemonade here. So really find the core root of what the delusional vision comes from, and then allowing that to come out fully while you're manifesting and putting a plan behind that delusion. During this new moon, because the moon will be aspecting Neptune, one, your dreams are going to be so vivid and so clear, and two, those delusions that have you propelling forward in a way where you are able to follow your dreams, you need to create a plan around that and learning to adapt to that new life that you're manifesting for yourself. Now, as you're manifesting, you're going to want to bring your delusions and your current reality into balance. For example, if you are trying to manifest a luxury vehicle, but your income doesn't allow for you to be able to afford the payments, think about a car that's going to be more in your price range and manifest that way. Now, unless you have, a Neptune conjunct your sun kind of aspect in your natal chart, manifesting really big objects is going to be a little bit more difficult because you need to energetically align with that object. So if you do not make the income to afford a luxury vehicle, maybe take a step back and think about a car that you can afford. By doing this, you are creating a balance between what your delusional self wants and what is in your current reality. So that way your manifestation can actually come to you a little bit faster because it is energetically aligned with you. Now remember, anytime you're manifesting your new life under new moons, you have to give up a part of your current reality so you can make space for your new reality. And so you have to practice the art of detaching from you know, what your life looks like right now, so that way you can propel forward in that new life that you're wanting for yourself. It has to be an equal exchange, as energy is never destroyed, but it is transformed. As you are transforming old energy into new energy, you are alchemizing here. And so underneath this new moon, it is so important that you write out in full detail what you want to see for yourself, and you are manifesting anything that you have to learn how to detach from your old reality. And so while you are scripting, while you are writing out your manifestations underneath this new moon, please keep in mind that you have to give up something from your old life so that way it can be replaced with that new manifestation. And this is not anything to be afraid of. This is actually super exciting because the universe is always on your side. And so whenever you are wanting to create that new timeline for yourself, just remember that you are always supported, and that whatever isn't for you will simply fall away so that new manifestation can come in. And so that way you can truly live your best life. Most beautiful characteristic of a Gemini energy is the ability to adapt. So if you are manifesting something new and you realize like, oh my gosh, like things are falling out left and right, remember that this is the Gemini energy pushing you to adapt to your new situation. So how are you going to manifest underneath this new moon? Gemini is ruled by Mercury, communication, thinking, writing. You're going to script out your manifestations as if it already is happening. You're going to write it in the present tense. Going back to the car example, you could say, I love being in my new car, and I love this new car. You could say what color it is. You could say, you know, how many miles it has on it. Just be very specific when it comes to your manifestation, because like I said earlier, the universe listens. While you're manifesting, I recommend using your sign's mantra. Now, whatever, you know, your sun, rising, moon, or even Mercury sign is, whenever you're writing out your manifestations, use that sign's mantra while you're manifesting and watch what happens. I bet that your manifestations will come to you a little bit quicker because you are energetically aligning with how that sign speaks. Now, I will have the mantras posted on my Instagram, so please go there if you'd like to know more information on that. And if you want a reading on how this new moon will affect you, I do have a link in my bio, so you can select any reading there. So that is the Astro Tea on the new moon in Gemini. I cannot wait to see what you guys all manifest for yourself, and I will be posting the horoscope videos as well, and I will have a link down below. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all, and happy manifesting.